I've used stereo strings myself for at least 30 years, if not more.
Everybody who comes in here, with very, very few exceptions, plays stereo strings. And they didn't get there because of any reason except dependability and tone.
Hey everybody, I'm Ted Drozdowski, editorial director of Premier Guitar. We're here at the Third Man Records Blue Room in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight Buffalo Nichols is playing, and he is right here with us. It's good to see you again. It's been a couple of years since I last heard you play live.
Yeah.
Just that little bit of your playing in the introduction sounded great.
Thank you.
I think of you as a living link between the past and present of great American music.
Oh, thank you.
You know, what you do is so deeply rooted, and yet you are looking at the stars, and I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you.
Well, and you've got a new record on Fat Possum, your second one.
That's right.
And it is called The Fatalist.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's really cool. It just embodies what we talked about a second ago.
Yeah.
So if anybody out there has not heard it yet, tune into this album and check it out. But right now, man, tell us about your guitars. You've got 4 guitars and a banjo here.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to use the hell out of all of them.
That's
so
right.
Let's start with this recording kit.
Yeah, I use this one a lot. This is the RO 328. I keep this one tuned to like an open C sharp minor, and sometimes the Skip James tuning, what we call it.
Yep.
But sometimes the major as well. And I got the Seymour Duncan mag mic in it. So I do like, kind of, depending on the room or the situation, I'll do like straight up microphone and do the acoustic kind of stuff, and sometimes I'll run it through the amp. And
cool, and we're going to get to that too, because you're splitting your signal in a bunch of interesting ways.
Yeah.
And there's lots of cool sounds coming up, so we're going to do that. So shall we look at another guitar?
Yeah, sure. As far as the acoustic goes, I also played this Recording King parlor guitar. Not sure of the model number, but they hooked me up with the fancy inlays on it and
look
everything.
at that, that's nice.
This one I use for a standard tuning and the real, country blues stuff. Yeah, this one has got the internal microphone, so just the real stuff.
Excellent. Yeah, parlor guitars are great, man. I mean, I love the way that they cut through a mix in the studio, most of the time. And there's just something about them that's magical. If a parlor guitar is good enough for Robert Johnson, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he was playing. I never asked him. But.
He was, well, he was playing one of those Gibson double O's, the little guys.
Yeah.
And he was, obviously pretty darn good at that thing.
Yeah, and it's great on stage. I used to play the dreadnoughts a lot, but different rooms can give you some issues. But this one's pretty consistent.
Well, what string gauges do you use on your acoustics?
This is the only one where I'm using just like mediums, 13 to something. But on all of my other guitars, I'm using 16 to 56.
Okay, that's a hardy gauge.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous, but